One thing I wish you could do in this game is move a guy, but not end his turn. You know, if everybody had 2 AP, one for moving, one for attacking, because it would make positioning so much easier.
Oh yeah, I always enjoy that in games where...
Because then I could actually set up Caesar's positioning properly.
We were discussing that in, I believe, Starfinder or D&D, where I'd found a feat that allows you to act then move. Because traditionally it's always move then act. But sometimes you want to attack an enemy but then find yourself in a better position elsewhere.
The doors to the main hall are down! What's this? A dog? Who'd let a dog in here? This is no way to run a professional outfit. We can't just have animals wandering in our camp. Oh, shut up, fluffball. That's it. Everyone get in here. Help me fight this dog.
Let the dogs out. Woof, 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 woof. Remember when that was really popular when we were young?
Vaguely. I think it was one of those where it was just weirdly catchy and just popular enough with kids.
Yep, and I remember when it was NSYNC and Britney Spears and the Backstreet Boys and Christina Aguilera and... Yep. I wonder whatever happened to... I know that my mom really liked Faith Hill and the Dixie Chicks and Shania Twain and... Oh yeah, well, there was always Celine Dion and... My parents had an awful lot of CDs and records and such. Your family didn't really own much for music, did they?
Nope. My family didn't own much for things.
Anything, right?
I pretty much squandered this entire top section. Holy crap. Oh well. You live, you learn. I'll probably win anyway. This might be a bit dicier. And it'll distract the troops while I work on them.
Is this the consistent battle music?
It
seems to
be. So
be.
it switches, actually. So interesting point about this game. The music is based largely on... the music is based on whose turn it is.
Mm-hmm.
So on our turn, this is our music.
Alright, I'll have to pay attention to that. Because it almost sounds like it's the same melody, but there's different instruments employed.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have
Maybe.
to see if it switches.
Okay. So if I move Caesar here, we can inspire these guys. Not that it's going to help that much.
Mm-hmm.
Attack that guy, do a decent chunk of damage to him. Hello, crit. This is tough. I'm really used to Fire Emblem because you can really leverage like the RPG mechanics to your benefit. So
Fire Emblem also has weird interludes where you have character development, choices, and romance.
Depends on which Fire Emblem. So not a whole lot of choices in most of the Fire Emblem games. I'm just gonna... Oh, God. Never mind.
I just remember that latest one that you had was the one where the children and their... Well, where the first half of the game involves you pairing your party so that in the second half of the game you get their children as characters.
Yeah. That was weird. I didn't care for that so much.
What was the game that came immediately after? And there were two versions of it too. There was like a dark version and a light version.
Oh. The Fire Emblem Awakening was the one that you and I played together, and then it was Fire Emblem Fates and Echoes.
Right, because it was essentially like they had the two factions of the game had their own campaigns, but they split it into 2 games. So
I probably should have lured these guys out instead of trying to go in there myself.
Because then they funneled you.
Yeah, I might have to. We might lose this mission. I might have to try it again.
Oh no.
I am not playing well. I'm going to be fully honest about this. Oh, Birthright Conquest Revelation. What?
Well, first off, you also hadn't grouped all of your guys together.
Yeah, I hadn't grouped them together, and I really should have been luring them out to into like kill boxes and saving my archers a bit more.
It'd be tragic if you entered this outlaw camp with the intention of saving all the villagers, and all the villagers you set out to save ended up
dying,
sacrificing themselves anyway.
It's a very real possibility. Because
I suppose the only solace they'd have is knowing that they would have prevented the bandits from capturing anyone else in the future, but Now, is that their leader, the king, on the knight? Well, that is the knight, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bandit leader.
Mm-hmm.
Do a buttload of damage to either or both. Either nor. Yeah, let's just go after this guy. I might win this. I mean, that takes out the brunt of their immediate damage. The archers are spooky, though.
Mm-hmm. But who can counter archers?
Other archers.
Swordsmen if they got close, right?
Other archers, horsemen, bunch of things. Largely, the answer is undamaged units, which I have fewer of than I'd like. Because I was just running around taking shots. Because I'm dumb. And I'm tired. Let's see. I should be fine as long as Caesar doesn't die here. Okay, I'll leave that one really injured guy to body block.
Oh, is he fighting? They're aiming at Caesar.
I think he'll be okay.
You should have him retreat and just send your forces forward. Because one more hit from the archer and you're done.
Yeah, which is why we're going to kill that archer. Okay, we're fine. We got this. They got really distracted doing dumb things. The spearmen are so slow.
That's the point.
But it's like actively problematic slow. Is my problem. Let's see. Move Caesar here. Move this guy here. Crit for damage. I don't lose the guy. But he gets close.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, 62. Okay, so I can just kill that guy. Because, yeah, Caesar's HP comes back little by little. It's not much, but it's enough that I can, that he can tank a hit here and there without problems.
I feel bad for the knight and the spearmen that have nothing to do. Oh, well, looks like they have.
Yeah, this guy has something to do. Unfortunately,
they're weak against him.
Yeah, well, kinda. I mean, it worked out. Let's see, if I move this guy here, he's probably still going to be able to get past and hit Caesar, but
now, can spearmen strike, say, 2 spaces away?
No, I wish.
That would have... That would have at least counteracted their languid nature.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm not gonna get a good rating for this one. Oh well, it's life.
I anticipate it to be a D.
Solid F. Well, no, I guess F would be failure. Yeah, probably D. Well, it's okay. We can switch to the other game next, and then the other game, and then I'll come back to this when my brain
to get
works.
to the Forest King.
No.
Why?
Have you seen how badly I played on this mission?
Yes, but I don't think that's all necessarily.
I lost all of my dogs.
Okay, so woof woof.
Yeah. Should have known we couldn't take such a majestic hound.
Thank you so much.
There you are, Caesar. What are you doing in this old fort? Good boy. Such a good boy.
Okay, good. We're still recording all of that. I got an A.
I think it's because you saved. Maybe none of the villagers died.
Maybe it just expected you to do garbage.
Please.
Fine.
Just the Floran King.
We'll do this final mission.
Wait, but we didn't read
We can read it at the end.
Oh.
I am the ruler of this forest. The Gloomwoods are the home and hunting grounds of my tribe. Why do you enter our land, armed and armored as you are?
In shining steel with shields and swords. You see, Greenfinger? They're invaders. They've come to slay the Floran. Sedge will...
No, Sedge. This is a Greenfinger's duty. Your invasion ends here, humans. I will protect the Floran at all costs. And nobody says anything.
Please let me explain.
Do I get catapults? I get catapults.
Oh, wow. Are those tree golems?
I got wrecked.
Oh.
These gloom giants are a force to be reckoned with. We need to try and keep them at a distance using our trebuchets. While the trebuchets are unable to move and attack within the same turn, their range and destructive power render them an immense threat to our enemies. Of course, the trebuchets can't hit what they can't see. Sending battle pups into the mountains will provide us with the perspective we need.
Okay, so why don't you send a pup into the mountain near that? Nah. Catapult would work against it.
Okay, we're gonna need some income.
Yep.
I wonder how expensive these are.
Expensive the trebuchets are?
Yeah, I wonder if I could get a bunch of them. Okay, so he can just... He could do a
probably be
decent
able
chunk
to
to these.
slay
Unfortunately, the battle pups are kind of worthless against them. But yeah, if I can get a bunch of artillery and just kind of slow roll my way through the map, because they actually move really fast.
They do. Well, no, I wasn't. I meant the trebuchets actually were moving pretty fast. I was surprised.
Yeah, like I was expecting them to slog. They are expensive though. Do we get another battle pup? How much money do I have?
Maybe
My income
archers?
is not great. Yeah, let's get another battle pup.
Oh, that's their music.
Yep.
Oh, that was short-lived.
So if I can't see what they're doing, I just hold B. What that does is it more or less just skips all of their, like, not skips all their turns, but puts it on super fast forward mode. Because...
You can't see where they are moving.
Yeah, I can't see where they are. I can't see what they're doing, so I might as well just, aha.
Now, can the trebuchets only hit something in a straight line from them, or just is there a range?
There is a range. Okay. We get Ranger. I wonder if you can have a trebuchet hop on a wagon.
I believe the trebuchet dwarfs the wagon. That wouldn't be good.
And yeah, they apparently crit at max range too, which is kind of nice. Alright. Oh.
So they've claimed a fortress or two.
Yeah, happens.
Well, they were ones that were beyond your reach anyway.
Okay, so where can you go? A bit closer. And yeah, these things can't go into the mountains. So, can attack just below the village.
Will that Floran be able to traipse through the forest and just attack your trebuchet, though?
No. So you can actually check that.
Mm-hmm.
See the hatch squares?
Those are where they can move.
That's where they can move, and the empty squares are where they can attack.
Mm-hmm.
So there's limits to where they can go and what they can do. Okay, so we do have an archer probably going to shoot my pupper. And this guy is slow.
They're the ones that are immensely powerful and can pretty much kill your units in one hit, so the trebuchet is necessary.
Yeah. Considering everything. I'm actually going to plonk him right here. Because he self-heals.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. He's bait. See how much damage this thing does.
I have
Not
a
much.
spell for this.
But then again, this is a commander.
Yeah, exactly. So, I like to use my, like, commander-type units kind of as bait. It's not a great thing. You kind of saw it with Caesar. They're really good damage dealers if you actually use them to last hit. But at the same time...
Oh, he's gotten clobbered thrice now.
Yeah, but any other unit receiving this salvo...
Would have perished a long
would have
time ago.
died. Yeah, horribly. And so by doing this, he is in prime... he's in prime position to do a lot of hurt.
Make sure that the trebuchet can attack, at least one of them will attack the golem.
Yeah. Honestly, I was actually probably going to use both trebuchets to hit the golem. Because it is by far the... Okay. No, never mind.
Right, because you'll be able to get your attack in if you have one person attack him. Oh, ouch.
That's fine.
Can you have a pup successfully fight the creature?
It's got 13 HP left. Oh, that's...
Is that too
That's
much
annoying.
for the 10%? Yeah.
Yeah. I could go for the crit. Yeah. I can get more battle pups. Which sounds super callous, and is super callous. If there's a way to, like...
Oh, you also have a knight in
rephrase
the
that.
trees.
Yep. The thing is, the knights don't do that much damage unless they're real close. So it's... not as useful. I'm just going to plonk him up there. I've got that guy, but he's not going to do that much damage.
You need someone to take out the tree.
Well, yes and no. I'm actually going to go for the archer. Because the tree is very wounded, so even if I don't kill it...
You'll have your counterattack opportunity to kill it.
Yeah. I'm going to lose my sight range here, but I'll kill the archer. I probably actually should have hit one of the other guys, because the archer is so weak I could have just left it be and, you know, hit this guy, for example. Oh well, too late now. Gonna just kill the tree golem. Oh, trees crit if they're below 40%. Well then,
Oh.
guy, it's a useful thing to know that I probably
Then you
should have paid
definitely
attention to.
Have to
Let's
have
get
a
another
1-2
trebuchet.
punch.
Madogus!
Oh, they baa like sheep.
Stop
bison.
poking Madogus!
Oh, poor doggos.
Madogus.
Oh.
You monsters!
Oh. One held on by the skin of its teeth. I don't even know where that term comes from. The skin of its teeth? Are they referring to the gums?
By the bark of its woof. Yeah, what I'm hoping to get at some point is some, like, really durable characters.
Mm-hmm.
I really like just solid tanks.
You like tank characters.
I like my tanks. They are the lifeblood of, well, me.
Ah, 1 hit. Great. So if you claim that facility, well, the village, I should say. Oh, you got another trebuchet?
Yep. Might as well. Artillery is useful. I mean, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And minimal threat. Let's see. Go kill this Diggus.
Lightning blast!
Let's
They
see.
still look like little dinosaur creatures.
Wonder they have 4 towns, you only have 3. Yeah, it's not actually that big of a deal.
Well, they might have a lot of units hidden in the fog that you don't know about because they can build every turn. Use your trebuchets, or can you only use one?
It's actually more of I can't reach.
They need to be at long range, not immediately in front of you.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna start working on this town. So the main reason why I'm not too buggered by them having more towns, 1, because the game's designed that way. 2, I have slightly more like scum tactics. And lastly, and most importantly,
Yeah, build
let's
something. You can
grab
have your
another
own.
battle pup.
Oh.
Each side can only summon 1 dude at a time. The reason why I go for the battle pups is they actually have movement speed.
Right, we can easily.
So I don't need
traverse
like a
the field.
wagon. Because I like my pikemen. They're pretty strong, but they move so slowly.
Ouch.
Lightning blast!
He'll probably only be able to take 2 more hits.
Fine. Oh.
Yep, now they have more units coming.
Okay, so we've got a big one down here.
Mm-hmm.
Not much I can do about that. How fast does these things move? Freaking fast. Okay, let's reinforce this doggo. I'm just gonna lure him back, I think.
Well, whatever progress you made against that village we lost.
Probably. The main problem I'm trying to decide here is he's dead either way. So I'm just gonna hit the building and distract the big guy for the time being. Because the big guy moves just as slowly as my own dudes do. So I might as well just hit that. Okay. Kill that guy.
Well, he only had a tiny.
Yeah, he
sliver of
only had a
health.
smidge. Bit of a waste of catapult. Sorry, trebuchet.
Yep. The trebuchet should be used against probably the knight next, but really the tree
Yeah.
folk.
How does this guy move? Pretty far. I'm just gonna move this one down.
Mm-hmm. So it's in line of sight.
Yeah. Oh. He's gonna do that. Alright.
Oh, saw an opportunity. Have you been buying units per turn?
Yeah. Mostly dogs. I spent last round reinforcing the survivors.
I like how they have the additional squirrel on his shoulder. Do you notice that?
Oh yeah! Even on the sprite.
Even on the sprite. Squirrels are adorable.
They are.
So I'm
Okay.
used to gray squirrels
Ooh.
rather than brown squirrels.
That's a hit. Oh, I don't like doing this.
Which is
I'm just forming a blockade around the,
making a dog meat shield.
Yep, dog shield. Let's see. Dog shielding is not a proud endeavor. Let me tell you. Do I go up here?
That's if you want to claim that town.
Mildly tempting. Let's see. So vulnerable to most of his units. There's still a lot of unit types we haven't even met yet.
That's if you have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 more. Probably 4 more at most. I wonder if they'll have any aerial
What about the
units. It reminds me of
I think there are
the
supposed to be
Pegasus ones.
air units in this.
So they might be
Let's go hit
airships.
his knight.
Or dragon riders.
Lightning blast!
I'm pretty sure there are air units in these games. There definitely were in Advanced Wars and Fire Emblem, which this game is very heavily kind of based on, sort of. Oh, battle pups.
Oh, gonna try to clobber you again.
It's a good thing.
But you've been conserving your energy. Your health is back.
Yeah. So Emmerich can heal. So Emmerich has boatloads of HP and heals well. So what this does is it should put my enemies within trebuchet range.
Because they're drawn to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not all of them, but at least a couple of them I should be able to smack around by dog or by trebuchet. Oh, well, he just goes down. Well, that's easy.